Well, hey everybody, it's Bob Schwartz at the Home Business Advertiser. I hope you are getting ready to have a fantastic New Year's Eve and New Year's Day coming up. I just wanted to show you the cover of the magazine. We just posted the new magazine up online, and I've got CJ Eaden, who's the feature cover story there. Let me just switch over here to Home Business Advertiser. So if you want to see CJ's story and read more about CannaGlobe and what we're going to be talking about today, I want to ask you just to go to homebusinessadvertiser.com, and then you can just scroll down here. You can see the cover of CJ and some of the CannaGlobe team here, and we're going to talk a little bit about this. So CJ, let me just stop sharing my screen here for a second, and thank you, and just let you know that I appreciate you being here with me today.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to be here.
So you and I started talking about this cover it was probably 4 or 5 months ago. It might even been a little bit longer than that. And there was just things in development that were happening. Can you kind of give the folks a picture or give me a picture of what the situation is right now? Like what's going on?
Well, that's a daunting task. That's a lot of information there.
Yes.
So I'll just kind of start from the very beginning, if that's okay.
Yes, sir.
CannaGlobe happens to be the first and only company to legally be able to drop ship product, just like Amazon, in 25 different countries and in all 50 states on both the medicinal, health and wellness side of our product base and recreational as well. And we're very excited about this opportunity because now that some of the truths are being told about the stigma, the shift of the stigma about what the
Mhm.
plant actually does for the body, it's really remarkable. So I got started with this company by happenstance. I was at a basketball game and a friend of mine saw me. He remembered me from the years back of my professionalism in the space of direct sales, network marketing, MLM. And he asked me,
Mhm.
was I still networking? I told him, no, not now. I had retired about 5, 6 years ago and just taking care of my mother. And he began to ask me about this company, CannaGlobe. And I told him I didn't know anything about it, never heard of it, didn't know anything about the plant. And then he told me who the owner of the company was, and that captured my attention. And the rest has been history. So, needless to say, we are well off to a fantastic start for 2025.
Now, what was that? Because you've mentioned him a couple of times. You said when you heard the owner's name or the founder's name, you got excited, and because there's a huge trust gap out there. I mean, we're a lot of company owners haven't been able to be trusted. So what was it about this guy that really, flipped your switch?
Well, Marty Hale, CEO and founder of CannaGlobe.biz, what I knew to be true about him, what
Mhm.
I personally knew to be true about him was that he was a man of integrity, he was a man of principle, he was a God fearing man, he's a family man, he's
Mhm.
trustworthy, he pays people on time, he's not a
Mhm.
crook. He's never, I have never known him to be involved with anything that wasn't about the people,
Mhm.
about the
Mhm.
field. And
Mhm.
so, because of that, when I heard that he was the owner of this company, honestly, that is what captured my attention and my fancy with the company. Because again, I knew nothing about the products.
And I'm learning as we go here. So from what I understand, CannaGlobe is the very first company and I like the words like disruptor because they're disrupting a category. The first company to offer folks an opportunity to become a virtual dispensary owner. So what does that mean to be a virtual dispensary owner? Like, what does that mean?
We're a home-based business opportunity, so you can actually, from the privacy of your own home, own and operate your own dispensary right from your computer, right from your smartphone. And what does it mean? It means that you never have to touch the product. You never have to ship any of the product. You don't have to formulate any of the product. There's no licensing required. It's a turnkey operation. And so you'll be able to direct individuals to your dispensary online, just like Amazon. All right. People
Mhm.
go to Amazon, they buy whatever they want, and it ships directly to their home. Right. Well,
Mhm.
we do the exact same thing. People go to our website, they buy whatever they want, and we discreetly ship it right to their home.
And now let's talk about the stigma just to get it, out of here. I mean, some people when they think about cannabis or CBD or THC, there's a lot of confusion and they don't know or they have predetermined. And I've personally known, well, I share with you two friends that have been able to get off drugs and alcohol because of the CBD and the cannabis. So can you just kind of educate us on what you see happening there? I know you know what you're talking about in this regard for sure.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I can. I've been a very quick study. So here's what I've learned. I've learned that our body, God created us with an endocannabinoid system. And this endocannabinoid system regulates all the other systems in our body, right? And because of that, we have the different receptors, the CB1, the CB2, and because the plant is a smart plant, when the cannabinoids are in our body, it goes to wherever the body needs it to go to help with whatever it needs to be helped with, be it anxiety, be it depression, be it no matter what the situation is. There's efficacy to show that the plant actually works. As a matter of fact, one of our best products and something that I use on a daily basis is our Rick Simpson oil. And Rick Simpson oil is a full spectrum cannabinoid oil derived from the plant. And it helps with every aspect, anything that you can be dealing with, it helps with. And documented and proven. There was a real gentleman, this is Googleable, Rick Simpson, who actually healed himself with his oil, i.e., Rick Simpson oil.
Wow. So that, I mean, that kind of looks like a pain treatment or something like that. So I go to the gym and I hurt my shoulder. Is that what that's for?
You go to the gym, you hurt your shoulder. This is in a syringe form. You can put a little on your forefinger, put it up on your tongue, and let it dissolve. And I promise you this, from my personal experience, because I'm 60 years young and I do have gym aches, within about 2 minutes, my pain has subsided and it starts to get me moving and grooving again.
Wow. Wow. I'm going to see if I can open up the magazine again just real quick and share my screen because I do want people to see this cover and to get a copy of the magazine. You can order a copy of this magazine. Just go to homebusinessadvertiser.com. CJ, does that show up on your screen? Can you see that okay?
Yes, it looks really good.
So who are all these wonderful people? And there's an article inside, guys. I really want you to read this article. 10 reasons why CannaGlobe is 2025's fastest growing, most exciting, the disruptive business opportunity world. See page 7. And then if you want to go and contact CJ directly, there's a link. You can just click directly on that hyperlink and it'll open up his page, his personal page, the CannaGlobe. So, I mean, who are some of these people? I know this beautiful girl right here is your daughter.
Yep. I gladly start at the very top. Teresa Bush is a fabulous young lady out of the Dallas market. She is a virtual dispensary owner and definitely an individual who is instrumental in the driving force in the community. Of course, my lovely daughter, Brittany Eaden, she is one of my business partners, direct to me, dispensary owner. She currently lives in the United Kingdom, so she is actually helping launch our global operation in the UK. Just to the bottom left of her is a very good dear near friend of mine. Her name is Omika Brown. Omika Brown is really my right hand. I can't get anything done from a technological standpoint without Omika Brown. Rest assured, I love you, Omiko. And to her bottom right is another very good dear personal friend of mine by the name of Stacy Frank. She is just a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of information, an all-around diamond. Her influence in the community that she works in is infectious. People just draw to her and look at her. Isn't she beautiful, right?
Yes.
To
Yes,
her
sir.
bottom left is my personal tax professional. His name is Lamar Davis. Lamar has been my tax professional now for 15 years. And I tell people all the time, I know how to make the money, but he knows how to protect it. So there's
Nice.
Lamar. And over to the far right there, you're going to see a young lady by the name of Victoria Rice. All right. Victoria is a young lady that reached out to me. I didn't know her, and she reached out to me and asked me, "Hey, I'm a virtual dispensary owner. Can I be a part of this program?" And we made conversations. We talked about it, and with your blessings, Bobby, we were able to add her. And then the gentleman to the far right, this young man is definitely probably one of the most powerful attorneys in the city of Houston. He is my personal attorney that helps with a lot of my affairs to document my information to make sure the I's are dotted, T's are crossed. Not only is he one of the top professional attorneys, but he is an honorably retired 20-year Houston police captain. That is none other than Attorney Todd White.
And you introduced me to him last issue because you had advertised this. I mean, this is the cover story, the feature cover story. But when you had mentioned that attorney Todd White was involved, that gave me a lot of I don't know what's the right word, not credibility, but like validation. Like here's a guy who's a retired police officer and attorney. People question maybe about the legality of this. What happened in 2018? There was some sort of a farm bill got passed that what happened there?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. In 2018, President Trump at the time signed the Agricultural Act of 2018, affectionately known as the Farm Bill, that basically the DEA went in and they changed the language of what the plant really is. They said that the plant is comprised of both industrial hemp and cannabis. I'm sorry, marijuana. Cannabis is marijuana and industrial hemp. And here's the real difference. As long as the weight of the THC, the cannabinoid, as long as the weight is at less than 0.3%, they classify it as industrial hemp. If the weight is 0.3 or higher of the THC, Delta 9 cannabinoid is higher, they classify it as marijuana. So President Trump signed it into law, be it intentionally or accidentally, we don't know, but which made it the medicinal part, the CBD part of our company, 100% legal in all 50 states of the United States of America.
Wow, and that's fabulous. And like your daughter, like you said, she's opening up like over there in the United Kingdom. When I know if I go to the website, it might ask me what country I live in. How does things look like on a global front?
Yes, so currently we are legally able to drop ship product in 25 different countries, 26 including the US. The only countries that we currently are able to drop our CBD products are going to be the Northern Mariana Islands, Guam, Puerto Rico, and then the US Virgin Islands. All of the other countries, we do our non-THC products, such as our microdose mushrooms, our focus, which is the lion's mane, our Reshi microdose product. We have our, if you have a tough time sleeping, we have our Chaga products, non-THC products. If you need some energy, we got non-THC products. If you need to be able to focus a little bit more, we have non-THC
I'll bet you, yeah,
products.
that's probably a really popular product.
Yep. And then one of my favorites I take on a daily basis is our oxygen water. We have
Oh,
an
far
oxygen
out.
water. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Which one of those products is your personal favorite?
Believe it or not, it is because we're able to brand our own product. That
Yeah.
is the unique approach to CannaGlobe, that we as virtual dispensary owners can qualify to create our own brand. And a good friend of mine by the name of Keith Williams has his brand of product. It's called Motion. It is a weight loss tea. I take this every day, gives me energy, helps curb my appetite. It does a lot for me. No THC whatsoever. So this product is legal in all 50 states and in 25 other countries. I use this every morning. The other product that I use on a regular basis is my pain bomb. I love the pain bomb because at 60, believe it or not, I still play full court basketball. My knees
Wow.
act like they're 80, but but this helps out along the way. So these are just a couple of the products that I use. Of course, I take my Focus gummies. I am a product of the product. I believe in getting high on my own supply. You know,
Right.
I did an event 2 weeks ago, and we have our own THC infused chicken batter. All right, I used it for some fish and shrimp, and so people were able to eat fish and shrimp with the chicken batter. And then guess what? I even put some brownie. I made some brownies as well. So
Wow, that's crazy, crazy.
yeah,
Well, the other
yeah.
day, and you are so sharp and great vocabulary, really intelligent man. And I said something to you about like, man, I need some coffee to keep up with you. And what'd you say? You said something about, no, I don't need that. I have the mushrooms. Something about
And
focus. And what's that all about?
yes, Focus. These are the microdose Focus mushroom gummies. All right. And what makes them so powerful is that the formulators of our product, Dalton and Dylan Worley, these are the scientists. They have been able to design a proprietary technology where they can shrink the molecules by 4,500%. So instead of the product being water, so instead of it being oil based, it becomes water soluble. So not only does it enter our system faster, it stays on a longer basis. So we have a more immediate effect. It's not just passing through our
Mhm.
GI tract and moving on. And so that's what makes our product superior in most cases to other products that's out there on the market, particularly when it comes to our mushrooms, when it comes to our gummies and tarts and things of that nature.
It's very, very cool. And it is disruptive and it is the most interesting thing because this isn't, being done out there. So I I'm a home business advertiser reader. I'm a subscriber. I'm getting this email. The best way, I mean, I am going to put your link to the magazine and your link down here in the description of the YouTube. What's the best way to reach out to you? What's the best way to get started or find out more about how to have my own virtual dispensary?
That's real easy. Anyone who can hear the sound of my voice and see my face right now can simply text me. My telephone number to be texted at is 713-539-5694. I'll say it again, 713-539-5694. My first name is the letter C, the letter J, last name Eaden, Eaden. Any questions you may have, feel free to text me. If you prefer email, my email is cjsaidso@gmail.com. That's cjsaidso@gmail.com.
Wow, that's perfect. I think we should make it a wrap there. I want to interview you again in a couple weeks after the magazine gets out there. It is up online. People can go to homebusinessadvertiser.com, click on the magazine, read the article, read the 10 reasons, click on CJ's link there. I'm looking forward to doing great things with you this year, and I just really appreciate you taking some time with me right before the new year.
Well, on behalf of CannaGlobe and all the other CannaGlobians, thank you, Bobby.
Oh, my pleasure. Have a good day.
You
God
too.
bless.